What's up, guys? I'm IzDaisho here, bringing you some gameplay, some commentary, Magic the Gathering, and this time I'm playing Realm of Illusion, and I'm going against Machinations. I just went to sleep, and apparently my voice hasn't recovered from doing some game or commentary last night or whatever. Whenever you have Phantasmal Bear and Krovikan Mist, you keep the hand, and I don't know why I said that. This is Grizzle Blues. I don't care what the name says. He's Grizzle Blues. Counterspell is just a nice addition in Time Warp. Like, yeah, if I get to use Time Warp, that'll be cool, but if not, whatever. Pretty sure he's playing Machinations. I don't know, maybe he switched at the last second when I wasn't paying attention. I was playing Vampires, but Machinations has Swamp, so I don't know why I'm even worried. He probably is just playing Machinations. I guess, I mean, my goal here, hopefully he doesn't play a creature or he plays Ethereum Sculptor, Tide Alistrix. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Tide Alistrix is a bitch. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to swing in with Grizzle Blues without doing anything, and then maybe he'll be willing to trade. If not, then it'll just be a little bit annoying because Krovikan Mist won't really be able to do anything until Tide Alistrix is dead. So I'm really not going to play Krovikan Mist until Tide Alistrix is dead, because he might not want to trade, basically. I mean, he'll want to trade with Krovikan Mist because, if you didn't know, Tide Alistrix has Flying and Death Touch, so that's really annoying. And my Krovikan Mist would be a 3/3, so hopefully I'll draw like a Repulse or something like that and then be able to get in that way, but as of now, it's not great for me. I'm not liking it. But, Hunger of the Nymphs. Okay, go for it, bro. Oh, he's just letting me know he has the card. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I guess he was probably going to use that on my Phantasmal Bear and kill it that way, and that would be the smart thing to do. But maybe he doesn't have simplified targeting off. That would be so funny. And then he could only use it on his card. Maybe he'll swing in here. That would be nice. Nope, not doing anything. So at this point in the game, I'm just gonna, if he doesn't do anything, I'm just gonna hold back my counterspell. And then, yeah, alright, I didn't draw anything. So I'm just going to hold back my counterspell, hold back Krovikan Mist, and not do anything. Unless, of course, he blocks here. If he blocks here, then I'll be fine, and I'll be happy to play Krovikan Mist. But apparently that's not what he's going to be doing. Just going to lay this land, and then pass the turn. And if he plays anything good, if he plays Ethereum Sculptor, or Steel Overseer, or I don't even know, Mirrorworks, he can't even play that yet, but then I'll counterspell it, and then I'll be happy. There we go. Ethereum Sculptor, gone. Get him out. To the Yad, as WMG would say. But basically, Ethereum Sculptor is such a good card because it allows him to play everything for so much cheaper. Still just flashing that Hunger the Nymph into the sky again. Alright. And okay, you're gonna use it on your own creature. You smart little bitch. Should I kill his creature with it, or should I put it on my own creature to make him swing in for only 3? And you know, well, I guess alright, cool. Now I have a cancel. I was about to say I guess I've gotten to the point where I'm just going to play Krovikan Mist and then be fine that way. But for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play cancel this turn. Since I drew the cancel, I'll cancel whatever he plays, and then next turn I can take him down to 9. So this is an alternate way, rather than the rushing way to play the blue deck, is basically control him, have better board position, and then win the game that way. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. And yeah, see, now that he plays a 5-drop card, I'm just going to cancel it, and now he has nothing to do this turn. He can swing it for 2 if he wants, which I'm sure he should do, because for some reason he's not blocking. If he had just blocked, I mean, it wouldn't have been smart for him because I have Krovikan Mist in my hand, but if he had just blocked Grizzle Blues turn 1, then he would be at a much higher life, or turn 2 or whatever, whenever he swung in. Another counterspell, but this time I can play Krovikan Mist and still counterspell. Maybe I should have Time Warped this turn, because if I had Time Warped, then I could have done the same thing second main phase, and then I would have been fine. But I'll just do that next turn. I can still counterspell whatever he plays, and then I can win the game. So anyway, let's go ahead and swing in here. These two guys. I need to make sure, like, for some reason there's a glitch there. Sometimes if you press it too fast and the connection isn't great, then your creature doesn't select, it just like unselects, and then sometimes you press triangle too quickly and then it's annoying, but I don't know, whatever. So right now, all I really have to do is just counterspell whatever he plays. He's only got 2 cards in hand, so he can't have... I mean, unless he has 2 amazing cards, then... Like, if he plays Wormcoil Engine, I'll be ecstatic. Right now, that would just be amazing for me, because then I'll just be able to counterspell it, get him out of here. But, it doesn't... Like, if he has Wormcoil Engine, it's pretty obvious play that you wanna play that creature. But apparently... Alright, he showed me Hungrier Than Him, but he doesn't have it still. So... Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, Divination. So for now, I'm just gonna swing in with these 2 guys, and then see what he does, and then probably I'm gonna alright, he's going down to 6, and then I'm gonna Time Warp, getting that 88 miles per hour, as Gundozer would say. I love that line; it's so good. But anyway, continue, draw a card. Another Divination. Alright, so I can play a Divination and then see what I draw. Hopefully I draw like... Oh, he has a Stoic Rebuttal probably in his hand, or an Undermine or something. Alright, 2 lands. That is not very useful. Alright, so now I'm just going to swing in for 3 here, and then that way next turn I win no matter what. I have another counterspell, so I'm still set that way. And he's only at 3 life. I'm still at 15. I don't think he stands much of a chance. But I mean, if I had just drawn a Repulse, then that would have been pretty sick. But I guess he probably has the counter in his hand. So it looks like he drew a Swamp there, and he still has a counter maybe and something else in his hand. I'm not sure exactly. But I mean, I wish you could, like, I wish there was theater mode for Magic. For those of you who don't play Call of Duty, theater mode is when you could go back and watch the gameplay from any perspective. So then I wish I could go watch the gameplay from his perspective and see what he did in certain situations, because me playing him, it just makes him seem like an absolute idiot, because like he's not doing anything. But maybe he's actually a little smarter than that, and he has reasons for some of the stuff he does. Then again, playing Hungrier Than Him not on my Grizzle Blues was just absolutely idiotic. So yeah, I don't really care about the damage here. It's just 2 damage. And now he's just going to pass the turn, and he's going to realize that the game's over. Or he's just going to try to play a card and then realize that the game's over because I'll counter it. Whichever he prefers. I don't know why he's putting so much thought into this. He's at 3 life. Alright, yeah. See, no. Soulquake, not happening. Sorry, bro. That's why you always need to leave the mana open for the counterspell, because there's gonna be times where there are things that you don't expect. And yeah, alright, he quit, because that was really his only chance to win the game, and I crushed his hopes and dreams and made him feel insecure about his life by countering 3 of his spells. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay, and have a nice day. Bye.